Hi, welcome. Here's your Saxon lesson 133. We're going to start our lesson today by working on the activity sheet. I do realize that your packets are stapled out of order, but that's okay. If you just go to the next page where it says activity sheet 133, you're going to work on putting these words in alphabetical order. I do realize that this is a lot more challenging than what we have been doing in the past. That is because, if you haven't realized, Saxon is coming to an end very soon. We are almost done with our whole Saxon unit. So the end lessons, or the lessons that are at the end, are usually more challenging because we have learned all the basics that we're going to learn with Saxon this year. The rest of the stuff is beginning of the year, third grade stuff. It's getting you ready for the next grade, okay? As well as reviewing some of the stuff you've already learned. It's a good mix. I love the last lessons in Saxon. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these words in alphabetical order. Who can raise their hand and tell me what is the very first thing we do when we put words in alphabetical order? Dustin. Look for the what, Rena? Look for the what, Amaria? Good. You're going to look for the guide letter first. That means you're going to look for the letter that's going to guide you on which order that word goes in. And it all just depends on if there's another word that starts with the same letter, then the guide letter will not be the first. So you should first look through all the words and underline the guide letter and then put them in the correct order. Okay? I'm going to ask you to do that, and then you can go ahead and pause the video now. All right, now that you've had a chance to put the words in alphabetical order on the activity sheet, page 133, let's look at this and check your work and do it together. So my first word is auction. Again, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to underline the guide letter. Now, auction starts with the A. Do I have any other word that starts with an A?
Yes.
What?
Action.
What else?
Ambition.
Ambition. Very good. So I have three A words. I have auction, action, ambition. So let's look at auction and action. In auction, what is the guide letter? The U. Very good. In action, what is the guide letter?
E.
In ambition, what is the guide letter?
M.
M. So you underline those guide letters, okay? All right, now I'm going to go and look at the list again. Do I have any words that start with a B?
No.
How about C?
Yes.
How many C words do I have?
One.
One. Condition. So what is the guide letter in condition?
C.
C. I'm going to underline that guide letter. All right, and then what comes after C?
D.
D. Do I have two D words?
No.
No. What's the only D word I have?
Division.
Devotion. Everyone say devotion.
Devotion.
What is the guide letter in devotion?
D.
D. Excellent. So now I'm going to go through and look A, B, C, D, E. Are there any E's?
Yes.
What is the only E word?
Education.
Education. Underline the E in education. A, B, C, D, E, F. Are there F's?
Yes.
There are three F's. What's one of the F's, Rena? Fraction. What's another one of the F's, Amaria? Fiction. What's another one of the F's, Christian? Very good. Function. So in fiction, fraction, and function. In friction, what is the guide letter? In fiction, the guide letter is I. In fraction, the guide letter is R. And in function, the guide letter is U. Very good. No, I meant 3. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Are there any G's?
No.
H, I, J, K, L?
Yes.
Yes, that's the last one. And the guide letter in location is L. So now that I have all the guide letters underlined, the rest should be pretty easy, schmeezy, lemon squeezy. Now I'm going to see what is my first word. I'm going to call a name to help me out. Dominic, what's the first word? Action. Very good. AC. Action is first. And then what is the next one, Haney? What's number 2? Good. Ambition. And what's number 3, Christian? We're at the A words. Action was first. Ambition was second. What's the last A word? Auction. Excellent. Number 3 is auction. So A, now we're going to look at B. Is there any B's? No. C's, okay. Hold on. Dustin, what is it? Condition. Very good. So number 4 is condition. Okay. What comes next? Brenaya. 5. What's number 5? Devotion. Very good. Devotion. Number 5 is devotion. A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Jasmine isn't here. Rosalind is online. Rena, what is number 6? Does everyone agree?
Yes.
Very good. Education. Number 5 is education. Number 6. What? Oh, sorry. Yes. Number 6. Sorry. Number 5 is devotion. Number 6 is education. And what is number 7, Amariah? Fiction. Very good. F-I. Fiction. And what is number 8, Amaria? Very good. Fraction is number 8. R comes before U. And what's the last U word, Leah? I'm sorry, what's the next word? What's number 8? I'm sorry, what's number 9? 9, sorry. Function. And the last straw goes to JC. What's number 10? Location. All right, so if we look at it from the top, it's 3, 5, 7, 1, 10, 8, 2, 6, 9, 4. Awesome. It kind of does. Let's read them in the right order. Let's read them together in the right order. So starting with number 1, let's read. Action, ambition, auction, condition, devotion, education, fiction, fraction, function, location. What do we notice in all these words? Good. They all have shun. T-I-O-N. Excellent job. All right. Now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and review our sight word cards and our picture cards. All right. Let's go ahead and go over the sight words. You may begin.
Become, go, busy, measure, rough, stir, through, tough, woman, thought, island, daughter, beautiful, certain, kind, door, floor, give, live, move, often, pour, build, call, close, horse, hour, science, special, touch.
Good job. Wow, I heard everyone's voice today. Maybe because everyone could see it now. Good. All right, let's go over our picture cards. You ready? Cry I. Candy E. Ring ng. Phone F. Leaf E. Thread F. Steak A. Knot N. Gnat N. Wreath Mouse Ow. Soup Oo. Cow Ow. Bow O. Rain A. Hay A. Circle S. Oil Oi. Toy oi.
Toy oi.
Light eye.
Light eye.
Patch.
Patch.
Giraffe j.
Giraffe. J.
Bridge j.
Bridge.
Lotion shun.
Lotion shun.
Soap o.
Soap off.
Faucets off.
Faucet off.
Straw off.
Straw off.
Wallet off.
Wallet off.
Sponge up.
Sponge up.
Mission shun.
Mission shun.
Television jun.
Television shun.
Cashew ew.
Cashew ew.
Key
Key e.
glue oo.
Glue ooh.
Banana
Banana up.
nutritious chus.
Delicious shut.
Delicious chus.
Delicious shut.
High eye.
High eye.
Shield e.
Shield e.
Receipt e.
Receipt e.
Veil a.
Veil a.
Sleigh a.
Slay a.
Picture chur.
Picture church.
Excellent job. All right, now let's turn to the page that says review. Yes, I'm sorry, review words. I think. Yes, sorry, review words. I think I'm missing something. Oh no, we're missing a page. All right, where it says review words, write the word overcook.
Overcook.
Very good. All right, we're going to spell that together. If you want to practice sign language with me, you can. O-V-E-R-C-O-O-K. Overcook. Number 2, overcook has prefix what? Over. Good job. Number 2 is pre-order. To order something before, right? All right, pre-order. Spell it together, sign language. R-X. Okay, let's try that again. P-R-E-O-R-D-E-R. Pre-order. P-R-E-O-R-D-E-R. Pre-order. What is the prefix in pre-order, class? Pre. Yes. No. Number 3, distrust. Distrust. Some of you have caused me to distrust you. What does distrust mean? To not trust. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that word in sign language. Spell the word in sign language. D-I-S-T-R-U-S-T. Distrust. All right. Sight words. Number 4. In distrust, what is the prefix? Dis. Very good. Number 4. Write the word hour. Like what hour is it on the clock? Hour. Okay? We're going to spell it together. H-O-U-R. Again. H-O-U-R. Okay. Number 5 is science. Okay, number 5, science. S-C-I-E-N-C-E. Science. S-C-I-E-N-C-E. S-C-I-E-N-C-E. Science. Number 6, write the word special. Special. S-P-E-C-I-A-L. Special. S-P-E-C-I-A-L. Special. All right. Recently, we learned about the doubling rule. We use the check mark system to determine when to double the final consonant in a root word before adding a vowel suffix. Let's see if we can remember how the doubling rule works. Here's an example I'm going to write on the board behind me. I'm going to turn on the light so maybe you can see me better. There we go. All right. So we have the word, and I already taught this to you. This is just a review. We have the word sit plus ing equals sitting. Okay, so do I double the T? Yes, I do. I double the T. We must, what must the root word end with for the box to receive a check mark on the vowel? Remember, sit. And if it ends in a what? Vowel, you double the consonant. So it's S-I-T-T-I-N-G. Do you remember that? All right. This word ends with one vowel and one consonant. So is the vowel part of a digraph or a diphthong? No. So we're going to check the box since the root word sit ends with a vowel and a consonant. So what does the suffix have to be for this box to receive a check mark? It has to have a vowel suffix. And the suffix is ing. And is that a vowel suffix? Yes, ing is a vowel suffix because the first letter in that suffix is a vowel. So, let's see. Now we have two check marks, and that means it'll be S-I-T-T-I-N-G. We should be able we should double the final consonant T before adding suffix ing. Is sitting spelled correctly here according to what we just learned?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. That's right, the rule worked. Now we'll learn something new about the doubling rule. All right, so let's look at these words. I have refer, and then Ed makes what? Referred. Garden, makes gardener. Upset, ing makes upsetting. Excellent job. Let's code that root word, refer. How do I code refer? Where's the V? Is it VCCV or VCV?
VCV.
It's VCV. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, what else do I have here?
ER.
Combination ER. Good catch, Dustin. And then the division line goes here. This is refer. The E has a macron because it's long. And the accent goes at the end. How about in garden? In the word garden. Good job. It's a VCCV. Look. VCCV. Excellent. And the division line goes between the two C's. Combination AR. And a breathe on the E. And the accent goes in the beginning. What's the word?
Garden.
Garden. And then the last word is a what? VCCV. There's a breathe on the U and a breathe on the E, and the accent goes at the end. Excellent job. Now let's try the check mark system and see if it works again. So, refer. Does refer get a check mark? Yes. Does Ed get a check mark? So I have to double the R's. Let's spell it together. REFERRED. So I doubled the R. Or you can see that. I doubled the R. All right, let's look at the next one. How about in gardener? Does garden get a check mark?
No.
Yes. Does get a check mark? Yes. But wait, what happened? Garden, Garden, Er. I didn't double the N. Why not?
Because that looks weird.
It does. Let's go back to that one later. Let's look at upsetting. Let's see. Upset. Does that get a check mark?
Yes.
Does ing get a check mark?
Yes.
Let's spell it. Upsetting. Is that right? Yes. Did I double the T's?
Yes.
Yes. Very good. Look at these words. Every example received 2 check marks, but one of the final consonants was not doubled, like in the word gardener. We must have a problem here. The final consonant in the word garden was not doubled, but the final consonant in the words refer and upset were. Let's look back at these words and see if we can find something we have in common. Let's look at refer and upset. What does refer and upset have in common? Okay. The final stable syllables are both accented. The final stable syllable are both accented. The final stable syllables, whereas in the word garden, is the first syllable is accented. Look how the accent in upset is at the end, refer is at the end. The accent in garden is in the beginning of the word. This is something we briefly discussed once before. Let's read this rule again. It says that when the final stable syllable of a word, or it says it right here. It says, like that. All right. It says, when the final stable syllable of a word is accented and the word ends with one vowel and one consonant, I'm going to repeat that again. When the word ends with one vowel and one consonant, you double the final consonant before adding a suffix. Therefore, from now on, in order for a root word to receive a check mark, it not only must end with one root vowel and a consonant, but it must also be accented on the final syllable. This is why the final consonant was doubled in the words referred and upsetting, but the final consonant was not doubled in the word gardener. Let's erase the check mark over the word garden, since the second syllable in the word is not accented. So the second syllable in the word has to be accented for that consonant to be doubled. Since it's the first, then I'm not going to check that. Since we now have only one check mark in this example, you can see the final consonant is garden was not doubled. On our worksheet today, we're going to be working with both the doubling and the dropping rules. Let's review these rules. Who can tell me one situation in which a word, in which a root word or a suffix may receive a check mark? Well, check mark if the root word ends with one vowel and one consonant, and the final syllable is accented, or if the root word ends with a silent E. Another one would be check mark if the suffix is a vowel suffix. If you have 2 check marks, double the final consonant or drop the silent E before adding the suffix. If you have 0 or 1 check mark, just add the suffix. Let's practice this. Get out your paper and let's look at where it says new sounds and words. Next to number 7, let's write the word forgotten. So the root word is forgot, F-O-R-G-O-T. And the end is N, E-N. Am I going to double that consonant T?
Yes.
Yes. Very good. So how you spell the word is F-O-R-G-O-T-T-E-N. Forgotten. Let's try number 8. Number 8 is regretted. I'm sorry, regretted. Like he regretted that he said that. Regretted. Regret. Am I gonna double the T?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. So let's spell it together. regretted. Regretted. I'm going to spell it one more time. regretted. Number 9, beginner. Begin. And then am I doubling the N? Yes. And then I'm adding So you spell beginner, B-E-G-I-N-N-E-R. Beginner. B-E-G-I-N-N-E-R. So your paper should look like mine. If you need some time to check your work, you can pause the video now. All right, let's read the words in the high frequency word box together. I, once, change, danger, island, listen, country, strange. Very good. What you're going to do today with those words is you are going to write a story using at least 5 of these words. You get more points for using more words. So on the back of this paper, you're going to write a story using 5 words. Make sure to add a capital letter in the beginning of your sentence, a punctuation mark, a period, an exclamation point, or a question mark at the end of your sentence. And make sure to highlight or box the word that you used. When you are done with that, you are going to work on the worksheet and homework page 133. Please read the rules. What I would do is I would read the rules one at a time and then go through and do the ones that go to that rule, and then read the other rule and then apply the ones that go to that rule. And that's all you're doing today. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you later. Bye.